All praises to the Most High, Ahia, and to his son, Yahayasha Hamashiach, Yada Hayah. This is Brother Holly here with the second Spirit of Truth broadcast here on this on the High House channel, as well as the House of Ahia channel on this set apart Sabbath day. First and foremost, as always, like to give all glory, praise, and honor to the great I am, he who is, was, and is to come, the Almighty One, Yada Hayah, and to his son, Yahayasha Hamashiach, who gave himself for us that we might have life, and that life is in him, Yada Hayah. Now, in this second broadcast, brothers and sisters, I'll get right to it. This is going to be a little heavier of a teaching, if there's such a thing here on these channels. We'll be talking about, from the book of Daniel, from the Revelation, and from 2nd Ezra, what the end times are going to be like for the Most High's chosen. They're called the chosen in 2nd Ezra. They're called the saints in both Daniel and in the Revelation. But they are all talking about the same people, the 12 tribes of Jacob. All praises. We'll be reading from the Learned Pale Hebrew Torah, Lashwan Kodash, Holy Tongue, Yasha High Bible Scriptures. And we'll be again reading from the Apocrypha in the Bible, King James Apocryphy version, the truth revealed and restored, Abba Father, Ahia Yeshaya, Kodash Akkad, ancient Paleo Hebrew Bible. Now, before we begin, brothers and sisters, I'd like to give you all an update on the Word of Yahweh to the 12 Tribes Scatter Precept version. That we're coming along. We're in the process now of reviewing and precepting the book of Colossians. We just finished the review and the precepting of Joel, and so we're moving on now to the 4-chapter books in the scriptures like Colossians, Ruth, Jonah, and so forth. And so we'll just keep on keeping on. And I'm really thankful to Ahia for putting it in my heart to do this project. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It has been very enlightening, for lack of a better term. I am learning so much during this process. All praises. Turn me, if you will, to the book of Daniel. And we're going to be reading from Daniel chapter 7. And it's a pretty long read from Daniel 7, but it's a night vision or a dream that Daniel had with the interpretation. And it was a dream he had about the last days or the end of time. And there are certain things you're going to see. There's really three themes from these end time prophecies that we're going to go over today. One, the rise of the Antichrist figure, or the one who wages war on the saints, the small horn or the 10 horns that rise up against the saints or against the chosen, and the coming of the Messiah. These things work in tandem, and during the times of the advent of the coming of the Messiah, the set apart people, the chosen people, the 12 tribes of Yashahiah, will be suffering a high degree of persecution. They're going to come for us. They're going to come for our goods. They're going to spoil us. They're going to make war and prevail against us. But be of good cheer, my brothers and sisters. As our master said, in this world you shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. He has overcome the world. All praises. So let's read. Daniel chapter 7, verse 13. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. We highlight. So Daniel is seeing the Messiah going before his heavenly Father. And like I said, in these visions, in these prophecies, in these teachings found in Daniel, found in Revelation, found in 2nd Ezra, in the Apocrypha, they all have a central theme. It's about the coming of the Son of Ahia. It's about the saints going through tribulation, and it's about the rise of the beast. Let's continue to read. Daniel 7:13 again, I saw in the night visions, behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him, and there was given him dominion and glory. This is what he received from his Father, and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. And his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Will you highlight? Verse 15, I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit, in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. I came near unto them that stood by and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me and made me to know the interpretation of these things. Will you highlight? Daniel 7:17. These great beasts, which are four kings. Will you highlight? Which shall arise out of the earth. So Daniel had this vision about beasts, 4 beasts that he saw, and the interpretation of what the beasts were, they were kings. They were leaders that shall rise up out of the earth. Verse 18, Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom. Now the kingdom is whose kingdom is it? It's the son of a highest kingdom. But the saints shall take the kingdom. Did you not know that the Messiah said that the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force? Who is taking the kingdom by force? It would be the saints, or the set apart people. It would be the 12 tribes of Jacob, his saints that have made a covenant with him by sacrifice, according to the Psalms. All praises. Daniel 7:18 again. But the saints of the Most High. Here come the cyber attacks. Shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceedingly dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured and broke in pieces and stamped the residue with his feet. Will you highlight? So one beast was different from the others. It was exceedingly fiercer than the others. And we know that these beasts are not true animals, but these beasts are kings, leading kingdoms. Let's continue. Daniel 7:20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Now we're going to read in the Revelation in a moment that the beast is going to be speaking great swelling words. The horn here is the beast there. I'll read verse 10 again. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn which had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. I beheld, verse 21, this is Daniel speaking, Daniel 7:21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them. Will you highlight, underline, prevailed against them? This war, saints, we're not going to win it. It says right here. It says it in Revelation. It says it in 2nd Ezra. We're not going to win this war in the flesh. You're going to have to persevere through this one. This is the persecution of all persecutions. This is the one that's going to prepare you for the everlasting kingdom. If you can make it through that which is to come, and it may come shortly. If you can make it through that which is on the horizon to come, you will be prepared for the everlasting kingdom. All praises. So I'm encouraging you today. Daniel 7:21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them. Until, how long did it prevail? Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Will you highlight? Just like I said moments ago, that there's going to be a time between the coming of the Ancient of Days in judgment and the beast rising up, where the saints are going to be persecuted and the beast is going to prevail against them until the coming judgment of the Most High himself. I'll read it again, verse 22, Daniel 7:22. I'll read 21 so you can get the context. I'm encouraging you today, my brothers and sisters. I'm encouraging myself. We're going to have to endure some tribulation. We found out in the first broadcast that the righteous don't get carted off. That's the wicked. The righteous got to stay right here, but we're going to have to suffer some tribulation right here in the sweet now and now. Daniel 7:21. I beheld the same horn made war with the saints and prevailed against them until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. See, judgment is going to be given to us. Did not the Apostle Paul say that we're going to judge the world? That the saints will judge the world, that the saints will judge angels. Did not the Apostle Paul tell us that? It's saying it right here. Daniel 7:22, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth. Remember I told you, beasts were kings and kingdoms, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. This fourth kingdom is going to ransack the planet. Don't you know there's somebody right now ransacking the planet? The whole planet is being ransacked today by someone. Daniel 7:23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. Oh, we had the one who's right now trotting down the earth, the self-proclaimed king, who's trotting down the earth right now, said earlier in his political career that he was the chosen one. Wow. Daniel 7:25, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given unto his hand until a time and times and dividing of times. Now that's a mathematical equation that I'm not going to get into with you. There's been so much talked about times, and dividing the time. It's a mathematical equation. We can look into it at some other time. Verse 26 is key. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion. All praises. The judgment is going to be sit. It's going to sit. And they, who's they? The ones who were given judgment, are going to take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it until the end. All praises. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. Again, who's going to get the kingdom? The people, the chosen, the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Who? The one who came, the Son of Man, the one who came and sat, who is ahead, who sat in front of the Ancient of Days and received this kingdom. Daniel chapter 7, verse 28. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my consternations were much troubled me, and my countenance changed in me. But I kept the matter in my heart. So I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, keep this matter in your heart. Read this over and over regularly. Keep yourself afresh with this and what we're about to read from the Revelation and what we're going to read in a moment from 2nd Ezra. Keep these things ever before you. Do not fret. Do not worry. Yes, there's going to be a time when this kingdom, when this beast, when this troublemaker who speaks great swelling words, who devours the whole planet is going to prevail against the saints. We're going to have to be troubled. We're going to have to go through some tribulations. But be of good cheer. Our master, our savior, Yahweh HaMashiach, has overcome the world. All praises. Revelation chapter 13. Let's start reading at verse 1. And we're going to read the whole chapter. It's only 18 verses, but I'll try to be as quick as possible. And I stood upon the sand of the sea. This is John the Revelator speaking. And I saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Have we heard about the 10 horns before? Back to Daniel 7. And upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. We saw in Daniel 7 that this kingdom, this beast kingdom, is going to speak great swelling words against the Most High. Speaking words against the Most High is, by definition, what blasphemy is. Verse 2, Revelation 13:2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth was as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, and his seat, and great authority. So where did the beast's power come from? It came from that old dragon, the devil. It didn't come from the Most High. It came from the devil himself. Verse 3, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. Did not the one who is who's ransacking the world right now? It's just one person doing this, who's ransacking the world right now. Did he not too long ago, suffer a head wound and was like miraculously healed? No permanent scar, no permanent damage, nothing. You can't even tell that happened to him. We all saw it. We all saw him shot, for lack of a better term, in the head, suffering a head wound. But it didn't kill him. Oh no. He suffered a head wound and it was healed very quickly. I'll read it again. Revelation 13:3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. Did not the popularity of this person skyrocket after that event? The whole world was talking about it. Still to this day, the whole world talking about this person. Wow. And they worship the dragon. They ain't worshiping the Most High. And they're not worshiping the beast. They're worshiping the dragon. Behind every idol is a devil. And this is Revelation 13:4. And they worship the dragon which gave power unto the beast. And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Oh, he'll tell you, don't make me come and get you. I'll make you do what I say. Wow. I'll take your country over. If I want it, I'll just take it. That's what people say. Who's like unto the beast? Who can make war with him? And there was given him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemy. Did we not see that same thing happening in Daniel? And I told you, I made mention of it when we read it in Daniel 7. This same beast will speak great things there, speaking great things here, and blasphemies. And power was given unto him. This is Revelation 13:5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies. And power was given unto him to continue 42 months. That's almost a full term, is it not? Let's continue. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against Ahiah, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, which is his people, and them that dwell in heaven. He's going to be cursing out the heavenly hosts. Verse 7, Revelation 13:7, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. Same thing we read in Daniel 7, child. Here in Revelation 13, Daniel 7, the saints, they're going to make this beast system, this beast, this power, it's going to make war against you. It's going to declare war on us, children, and prevail. We don't have no power against them. Revelation 13:7, and it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. Oh, he's the most powerful person on the earth. Self-proclaimed. Wow. And all that dwelt upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life. Here we go. If you worship this guy, if you put that hat on your head, which is his mark on your forehead, I mean, these people will blindly worship this guy. You see it every day. No matter what they do, they blindly worship. He can do no wrong in their eyes. Now we know why. Now we know why. Revelation 13:8 again, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Listen, if your name is not written in the book of life, you're going to worship this guy. There's one who can make war against the saints and prevail. You're going to worship him. We got a good report from Daniel chapter 7 that this kingdom, that this dominion, that this power is going to be given to the saints. When the highest comes, when Ahiah shows up and judges, then the saints are going to be in power. We're not in power yet. And he's been given power to rule and reign over us and overcome us. We ain't started no fight with him, but he's definitely started one with us at every turn. Wow. Revelation 13:8 again, and all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him. You seen it? Whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leads into captivity shall go into captivity. Now, any of you see any of them camp banging brothers, they always bull this verse out. And it's true. This is what's going to happen when the saints are in charge. Those who led people into captivity shall go into captivity. What else is going to happen? And he that kills with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. Here's what the saints have put their faithfulness behind. Here's what the saints are waiting to happen. We are biting at the bit till the time comes when those who led us captive will be led captive. Those who killed us by the sword be killed. That's what we're waiting on. That's what we're praying for. That's what we're hoping for. We're saying all praises, come quickly, Master. Wow. And I beheld another beast, Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. He had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Wow. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast. So here's the first beast sidekick, whose deadly wound was healed. So the first beast is the one whose deadly wound was healed. He had a head wound who was healed. I'll read verse 11 again. I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb. Oh, he's not a threat physical. He's not physically boding. He's kind of sheepish. You know who that is, right? But he spake as a dragon. Oh, he talked tough, but he ain't tough.